One element of the promise of gene therapy is the fact that after decades of research, these programs are starting to make it to the market as approved drug products. Recent research indicates 5 approved cell and gene therapies in the United States, and I believe that's just the tip of the iceberg, as exciting as that is. That same research indicated 300 development programs currently addressing greater than 100 different diseases. So very exciting prospects for patients that would involve, hopefully, quantum leap forward over existing standard of care. MIT Newdig's Focus project has projected that by 2030, 12 to 15,000 patients per year in the United States could be treated by these new cell and gene therapies. Super exciting, at a direct cost of $8 to $10 billion. So not an immaterial amount to the healthcare system, neither a tsunami of expenses, and that doesn't take into account what we expect to be offsetting savings to the healthcare system over time. So different healthcare systems have different needs and preferences, and BioMarin would like to offer different funding mechanisms and payment models that address the needs and preferences of different payer systems. The simple option is an upfront payment. We've got that today. That's how the system works today. Have a treatment, pay for that treatment, one-time expense. There's problems associated with that when thinking about gene therapies, which could carry a material upfront expense, have a material upfront budget impact, maybe require financing on the part of payers, even if that therapy saves the payer system material amounts of money over time. So financing that could happen by BioMarin or a third-party financing arm if we established a payment over time model. That payment over time model would involve a payment obligation at the time of treatment, but would allow the payer to pay over a period of time, and optimally over a period of time in which the patient is deriving a benefit. And finally, there's a third option, which is a pay-for-performance or risk-share agreement. And that would have the advantage of shifting risk of purchase from the payer to the manufacturer or the innovator like BioMarin, and have the advantage for BioMarin or an innovator of being able to stand behind the value and quality of their product. The complications associated with that are establishing appropriate measures for performance, and then to be able to actually measure that with patients and track those measurements and administer an agreement over time. In the United States, there's the added complication of both pay over time and pay for performance, runs into decades-old government price reporting rules, and we believe that those price reporting rules would need to be fixed in the United States legislatively to allow these types of agreements.